Fan Nation, what is going on? I'm your host, Big Country, and welcome to the channel. This morning, folks, I'm coming on here to talk about Jayden Daniels, the Washington Commanders, but also what the Dallas Cowboys are missing and why they keep on underperforming and choking like I seen yesterday there against the 49ers. Now, the thing is, if you did not know, Jayden Daniels and the Commanders are now 6-2 after beating the Chicago Bears there with a Hail Mary touchdown literally in the last 2 seconds of the game. Now, going into this football season, there after the draft, I was telling everybody, Jayden Daniels is my number one quarterback. I had him higher up than Caleb Williams, and I felt like with Dan Quinn, the Commanders were a team you really had to watch out for this year. Because if you did not watch out for them, now that they're going to be better coached, I felt like the talent was finally going to show through. And right now what we were seeing is exactly that. In this game, we've seen everything, if you're a Cowboys fan, okay, why the Dallas Cowboys are struggling. And honestly, why the Commanders are having success. It goes back to good coaching. It goes back to, honestly, good quarterback play. And it goes back to, at the end of the day, the team buying in and playing good disciplined football, not just acting like a bunch of guys with the star on the side of their helmet that's making a lot of money because that's all they care about is the money. The Commanders do not have a bunch of egos, okay? They don't have 3 number 1 receivers, okay? But they've got one of the best records in the NFL. In this game, and honestly, on this play, you are seeing exactly why the Commanders are having success. You get to see every bit of it. You get to see good quarterback play. You get to see, honestly, a team that is executing. All the players are doing their jobs, which means they're well coached. And then you get to see, honestly, at the very last second there, Dan Quinn getting emotional, Dan Quinn getting excited. Okay. You see the other side of, honestly, what's very, very important between a coaching staff and the players. Okay. Fan Nation, you get to see it all right here. You get to see every bit of it here on this one play. Now watch this. It's special. It's special.
Comes down to one last play. And it's going to be getting longer by the second. You're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! It's Noah Brown! Oh, my goodness!
Now, I got to point something out. Look at Dan Quinn there. Look at the players running to their coach. Pumped up, excited. Why do you think that is? It's because everywhere Dan Quinn has went, the players have always bought in. They've loved the guy. Everywhere he's been at, even when he was at Atlanta, they made it to the Super Bowl when he was the head coach. The only thing is, when he was there at Atlanta, there were some injuries there on the backside, okay, on the secondary side of things. And then the ownership for Atlanta was atrocious. It was terrible. I feel like he got more blame than what he deserved, but he was also, I feel like, still kind of young as a coach. Okay. I feel like there's certain things he still had to learn. And I felt like with my Dallas Cowboys and over the last few years, he's gotten even better when it comes to being a player's coach. Guys just love him even more now. I think he knows how to get everybody on the same page, including his coaching staff, because the offense there with Jayden Daniels, Cliff Kingsbury, they are ticking. That offensive line looks way better. That goes back to Dan Quinn. And, oh, man, special moment in Washington. Dan Quinn pumped up, excited, because in some ways, that was a 60-yard pass, folks. 60 yards. Jayden Daniels, I got to point this out too. Jayden Daniels, the rookie quarterback of the Commanders, is breaking records this year. You know why? You know why? Because I said it going into the season, he's a better passer than what people give him credit for, and also he's an elite mobile quarterback. The guy's clutch, too. To be a rookie, to be as young as he is, he's clutch. He doesn't choke under pressure like Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott choked against the 49ers yesterday. I've already done a video about it. He was not worth $60 million. You know why? Because he's a choker. I repeat, because he's a choker. In the big moments, in the big games, that's all he ever does is choke. He did it yesterday. Jayden Daniels is a rookie on a rookie deal, and he's clutch. He's a guy that does not get nervous under pressure. He's a guy that does not choke. Okay. You can win Super Bowls with a guy like this. You can't win a Super Bowl with a guy like Dak. Because everybody else that's around him, offensively, defensively, they got to constantly bail a guy like him out. That's been the story for years. And then his fan base always blames everybody else, and he gets a free bye. On the field, body language tells you everything. 54 here, Bobby Wagner, is letting you know he trusts his quarterback. He's got his back. Washington, I have seen this time and time again this year with Dan Quinn and this football team. They believe in the number 5. They believe in this guy no matter what. They'll go to war. They'll go to battle with him. Something I've not seen down there in Dallas. Okay, they got something the Cowboys don't have. A quarterback that is not greedy. A quarterback that is elite in regards to, guess what? He can take over a game with his legs. He's consistent on a regular basis, does not choke under pressure. Doesn't mean he don't make mistakes. He's had an interception or so this year. But he's not a guy that wilts. Elite quarterbacks don't have to have all that extra help because they go out there and they do their thing. You know why? Because they're special. The highest paid player in the NFL right now is the number 4, Dak Prescott. But he can't elevate his offense for the crowd. He can't do nothing that we seen Jayden Daniels do yesterday. He's not clutch. He's a choker. He can't get outside the pocket and extend plays because he's too slow at this point. He's not got the arm that we just now seen Jayden Daniels have. We have literally seen him underthrow 40-yard balls this year. Jayden Daniels just threw the ball 60 yards for a touchdown. Dak Prescott couldn't even dream of doing that. Couldn't even dream of doing it. Has never done it. Especially in a big game, in a big moment. 2 seconds left on the clock. 2 seconds. Against a good football team. The Bears playing good football. They were literally 4-2 going in this game. They had to lead. They had to lead, folks. This is like one of the biggest games you could honestly have during a regular season. Both teams fighting hard. This was a dogfight. Dan Quinn supposedly was no good coach. That's what Cowboys fans said about him. Dan Quinn has proved everybody wrong. Dan Quinn ain't got no number 1 corner. Dan Quinn ain't got the secondary regarding talent that he had down in Dallas. But they've gotten better every week. Chicago only scored 15 points on this Commanders defense. So please explain that. If you got to have all these number 1 receivers and honestly all these Pro Bowlers to go out there and win a football game, please explain how the Commanders are 6-2. Please explain to me how Jayden Daniels with Noah Brown as his number 2s going out there and winning these type of football games. Please explain that to me. The fact is, he's a gamer. The fact is, he's a winner. Winners win. Losers lose. Chokers choke. And guess what? That's all I've got.